Go ahead and blast out. I sent the direct link. All right, Danny, let's cook up. Let's get on this call, Danny. Let's turn up. Oh man, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let me know in the chat if you can see me and Danny. This call is being automatically recorded, will be uploaded to the YouTube private channel for the community automatically after this call. And I just want to get some hearts in the chat for Danny. You know, even shout out to Alina. They've been doing amazing, and the team that we have that's been learning the Express with what we've been building, it's been amazing. As we can see, education has changed Danny's complete situation in a matter of 6 months of locking in. Was it easy? Absolutely not. Had changed a lot of people's lives indirectly and directly in the past 6 months? Absolutely. You know, I would need you guys to drop the word express in the chat. Express in the chat. This is a big reason why the community is eating and winning and getting to the next level and really helping everybody win. Express is an amazing, plan for all of us in the community, and it gets our customers the wins that they need a lot faster. This would not have happened without education. This wasn't going to happen without taking time out of his day while still building his business, building his brand, still showed up for us as well. So don't forget that. Want you guys to also drop something you're grateful for on this call. I'm grateful for the community. I'm grateful for, being able to run a business online and be able to, work whenever I want. So at the end of the day, this is Monday. This is educational calls, and we're going to be breaking down, more details about credit, more details about basics of consumer law, having you guys understand the credit game. That's what Mondays are for. So you guys have the knowledge that you need. Obviously, you can find stuff on YouTube. You can find stuff on Google. but it's a lot better learning from somebody that has the results that you want, that is actually going through the process. And Danny's been doing that. I still remember like yesterday when Danny started his franchise program, and skeptical because he wanted to learn everything. And now he's here like, yo, this is crazy. It's not rocket science, but there's strategy to credit. Credit is a game. I've said it for like 2-3 years now. So I'm super excited. I know these calls are going to take us to the next level as a community. We have Wednesday with sales, and then Sunday is like an open call I do for the community. So Monday, 7:30, Wednesday, 7:30, Sunday, 8 o'clock. We're going to be covering different topics. I know that we have credit education 3 Mondays a month, and 1 Monday out of the month, Anthony's going to be going over CRMs, automations, and business structure. So I would say the best way to win is not taking shortcuts, is not trying to go around the information. Danny's super busy, Alina's super busy, I'm super busy. The whole team is busy. The best way you can learn and win is by showing up to the calls. Think about getting an A in a class and skipping all the classes. You don't know the people in the class, you don't know the teacher, you don't know the energy, you don't know the language, and you're trying to get an A, you're trying to take the easy way out. If you want to get paid, show up to these calls, do not miss a call. Not Monday, not Wednesday, not Sunday. If you want to get educated to make it easier for your clients and have a better conversation with your clients, don't miss these calls. Again, guys, this is the first time on Webinar Jam for Danny. This is the third time I'm on it. So we're still learning the kinks, sharing the screen, all these amazing features. I do have to say this is way better than Zoom. There's a lot of stuff we're going to be sharing, slideshows, offers, polls, different promos as we go ahead and go through this. But I am excited. I'm going to have Danny take over, and let's cook up. Again, let's go in the chats one more time. Let them know we're on the call. It's amazing to see. Let me see. It's amazing to see 28 people on the call. I know a lot of people are probably still confused how to register, how to get on. So we're lit. We're excited. Danny, take over, baby. Let's go. 7 figures. Wait.
Hey, yo, before I even start, man, let's shout some fire emojis in the chat for Jarell for what all he's done for the academy. All right, before I even start, let's drop some emojis. Let's drop some fire emojis. Let's drop some hearts. You know, Jarell, appreciate you for everything that you did. You know, appreciate you for even having the confidence to even start something like this. Right? I really don't see anybody else, you know, having a vision of building their own community and then, you know, having a system where people can learn about ownership. Right, people where they can sell credit, people where they can learn a high income skill, you know, quit their 9 to 5 jobs. You know, there's a lot of people that are making, you know, 20, you know, 30K, and a lot of people have had, you know, their situation changed because of what Jarell has did. So you got to give credit to the man that, you know, created a path and has allowed a lot of us, you know, to just walk behind it. So let's keep dropping some fire emojis for Jarell and what he's done. And don't even let me get started about what we have coming to you guys, right? There's a lot of stuff that we are cooking under the books, brand new systems. When we talk about the express process, right? Every disputing process is next level, right? So that means way more results for your clients, okay? Now we're bringing more education than what me and Alina have already done. Way more stuff too. Like this stuff is crazy. All right, but listen, I'm super excited for this. Today's call, you know, we're going to go over a little bit of the basics about the credit repair as well. And then, you know, we finna get busy. Shout out to Jarell again. Also, let's go and throw some fire emojis in the chat for Alina. She has been killing it. I don't know if y'all noticed recently. Go ahead and drop some hearts or some fire emojis. Look, Alina literally went from back in May. She had a 460 credit score, right? She fixed her own credit score, right? Removed the charge off in 15 days. So it's $15,000 charge off. Went to a 760 credit score. All right. In about November, she got her very first car. And then literally last week or a couple of days ago, she just brought her brand new first apartment. All right. I want you to drop some fire emojis in the chats. I seen the whole thing. Like this stuff literally works. But drop some fire emojis for somebody that I remember early in the year last year, she was always asked those questions, right? She was at Toyota making all these damn parts, but she still showed up to every call and was getting educated, okay? And now she's at the next level, right? She's going crazy for sure. Blessings. She's going crazy. All right, but let's talk about it a little bit more. Like I said, There's going to be a lot of more systems coming into place. Processing systems. I don't know how that happened, but me and Jarell been doing a lot of systems in the back end. Jarell's launching a lot of new stuff for you guys. That's really going to take y'all to the next level, especially the education that's going to be going to the next level as well. All right, it's crazy. Exactly. The one thing before we actually start this call, I need y'all to understand that with this new systems, with all this new education, I'm gonna need you guys to show up to every single call. Remember what Jarell just said. He said something about like you showing up to the class, you're trying to get an A. Okay. The reason why, people that are killing in the academy is because they showed up to every call and they got and seeked out for information. Okay. We have a community of hitters. Okay. Y'all need to be literally watching like every move that they make. And anytime that they give value, you need to be, writing it down and taking notes for sure. This is all that you guys, this is the only thing that you guys got to do. Show up to the calls. Don't be that person that just shows up and don't take action, right? That's a poor mindset. I need y'all to take action and then come back to the drawing board. And then whatever that you messed up on, that's how you have the community to ask questions for sure. All right. But listen, before I get started, I want y'all to drop one thing that y'all grateful for and one win that you've had the last 7 days, right? Moving forward, we're going to be dropping wins. I only want to see wins in the chat, right? And you got a little baby playing. Oh, we going crazy. Turn it up, bro. Turn it up. Come on. Hey, turn it up, bro. Come on. Drop one win in the chat and drop something that you're grateful for. Let's get busy. Oh, he's going crazy.
I have to post it on the story.
Oh, he going stupid. He going crazy. But yeah, listen, like I said, make sure that y'all show up to the calls. I'm super excited. We got a lot of motion coming in, right? We are in February this year. We're already 2 months in. The first quarter is about to end, in February. So we're halfway through the first quarter. This is the time where I really need y'all to really, grind down and hustle in. I don't know what y'all got going on, but, I'm having this thing called March Madness this March, meaning that I'm going stupid in March. I'm getting pissed off, right? All my systems being automated, like education I've learned. I'm taking massive action. I'm talking to people. I'm building a sales team. I'm doing everything, talking in front of people, getting in front of more people, going to more events, speaking on stages, getting on webinars. Okay, y'all need to literally write down what y'all want this year. Start it early and attack it. Don't wait until it's June or July to finally start taking action. Let's start taking action right now. Okay, let's take action right now and let's get busy. All right, but like I said, for today's call, we're going to be going over just the basics. All right, so I'm still trying to figure this out. So, give me some time, but let me figure this out. Oh, hold on. I got to share my screen. Hold on. Hold on, let me share my screen. Because we're finna get busy. Oh, that's not the right password. Hold on. Technical difficulties. My bad. All right, so Jarell, it's gonna have to, if I want to share my screen, it's gonna have to like make me quit and then come back on. Is that cool?
Yeah, that's fine. That's what it's gonna make you do. That's fine.
Okay, yeah. Hold on.
Yo, go in the chat. In the meantime, let everybody know we're on the call. Let's turn up. Let's go to 50. Let's go to 50 on this call. Yeah, Danny had to get back on. You guys are good. He just had to get back on. I just added him. You guys can hear me? Should be good. Danny should be getting on any minute. Yo. But yo, my fault, guys. It's not letting him back in for some reason. He had to go in from a different email. But hey, we're here. Appreciate you guys' patience. Let me see why it's not working. Oh wait, he's good. Yo, they missed you, bro. Yeah, yeah, they missed you. You actually gained a viewer by the time you left. So we're lit. I'm gonna give you admin access 1 second. And like I said, guys, this is brand new. We're gonna figure it out, and we're gonna be able to answer your guys' questions. So I'm gonna let him start. We'll go from there.
For sure. All right, for sure. Just so that y'all can still hear me. Can y'all still hear me? Drop something in the chat if y'all can still hear me. Just drop a 1 or something in the chat if y'all can still hear me. But we finna get through this quick though, for sure. All right, anyways, let's just go ahead and share my screen. All right, y'all can hear me for sure. All right, so listen, we literally finna go crazy on today's educational call, but before we even start, all right, let's just allow me to introduce myself really quick. So again, if y'all don't know me already, my name is Danny Dixon, right? CEO and founder of Next Level Advising. Like I said, shout out to CEO Academy again, where this whole foundation started of having your own business and having ownership. Okay, this is where it's at. This is where I was able to definitely meet a lot more people, make my first $1,000 days. And of course, it led to me becoming the head department of the head of the express dispute department. I can't even talk right now. Then I'm also the director of education. Giving you all this sauce. All right, and already, if y'all haven't followed me on Instagram, I need y'all to follow me at Daniel Dixon Official. Okay, so if y'all haven't followed me, I'm gonna need y'all to follow me at Daniel Dixon Official. If not, then we can have some issues for sure. But literally, for today's call, we're just gonna start off with some slight. The only thing that we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be brushing up on the freshen up on the basics. So we're just gonna touch up on the basics. So these things literally right here is what took me to the next level. Right, this has allowed me to make more money when I just constantly study the basics. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. To be honest, a lot of people don't even know these basics. We make money by educating people on the basics. Y'all can literally make money just teaching people this stuff. I'm telling you. And also, it's going to translate into becoming an authority in the credit repair space. Because when you're hopping on consultations and when you're talking to people, it's just something about them knowing that when you sound like you're confident, they can trust you a lot more. So they're going to trust you with their money. These people have thousands of dollars in their bank account, but they want to give it to the people who they can trust the most. I need y'all to keep that in mind. All right. All right. So Lily, if y'all are watching this, I'm basically gonna tell y'all what is credit. A lot of us know here what is credit, but let's just go back to the basics. We got to go back to the basics. All right. So listen, what is credit? Credit is the ability to borrow money or access goods or services with the understanding that you're going to pay later. So I need y'all to understand that credit is way better than debit. Okay. I don't know. You might hear a lot of Dave Ramsey's out there who think debit is better. But what comes with credit is, one, it's going to buy you time. Okay. When you buy something, you're technically financing it. Okay. You don't have to, if you only have $5 in your bank account, but let's say you can get access to $5,000 and you need to buy something, that's possible. How is that possible? That's literally how I started my franchise. I literally told Jarell, bro, I have $2 in my bank account, but he said, check your credit card. I had a 684. He helped me get approved for a Capital One for 3 racks and then discover it for 1.5K. So I got access to 4,500 in about 30 minutes. I bought my way into the franchise. And then that has led me to where I'm to the position I am today. The biggest problem that people have with credit, especially business owners, is lack of capital. They may have the resource. They may have the determination. They may have the discipline. They may have the mindset, but they're lacking capital. If you don't have debit, if you don't have cash, you can leverage, your right that was given to you as far as credit. This is what translates to like why we get all these results in Express, because we exercise your rights as a consumer. As a consumer, you are given credit at birth. So you got to know how to use it. Understand your power that you have. All right. Let's go to the next one. All right. Now I'm still looking at this, so I can't like see any chats or anything. So if you guys are like dropping any questions or anything, I need y'all to let me know. All right. Oh, okay. I'm over here. Perfect. Can I go live on Instagram and share today's call? Okay, perfect. So y'all can hear me for sure. For sure. So listen, I need y'all to understand this. When it comes down to your credit, a lot of people are going to ask me, well, what is my credit score, right? When we talk about credit, the number one thing that we talk about is credit score, okay? So how is your score calculated? Okay, your score is calculated by two scoring models, right? The first one is called your FICO score, it was made by Fair Isaac Corporation, right? The second one is your Vantage, okay? Now, what is the main difference between FICO and Vantage? Your FICO score is the score that these actual lenders and these banks are looking for, okay? They are determined by 5 factors that build up your credit score, which I'm going to go over at the end during this call, okay? That is FICO. So anytime that you're trying to apply for a credit card, right? Anytime that you're trying to apply for that house, if you're getting the car for Turo, all right? If you're trying to get a credit card, if you're trying to get business funding, the score that they're going to look at is your FICO score, okay? This is not Vantage. Now, where can you find your FICO score? Listen, before I even said this, I need y'all to, if y'all haven't already, I need y'all to get a blue ink pen and get a piece of paper and write down these notes and take down these notes. Okay, note takers are money makers. Keep that in mind. All right, but listen, how you can access your FICO score. So if you literally go to the Experian app, okay, go to Experian, go to the App Store, download Experian, okay? Experian for free will show you your Experian FICO score, okay? If you want to see your TransUnion and your Equifax score, you have to pay for the subscription for your FICO. That's just one way. Another way they can look at it is go to myfico.com or go to myfico. You can download that app. I actually use that. I think it's $40 a month. But if you can't invest $40 a month to check your credit worthiness, then it's like, what are you doing? So I have that, right? I get updates all the time. I'm checking my FICO score. When me and Alina come on here, we're going to talk about more about, there's different variations of your FICO score, right? There's the FICO 2, FICO 5, FICO 8. Then they're coming out with, I think it's either they came out with or they're coming out with, it's called FICO 10, which is way more stricter. So we'll be breaking all that stuff later on, all right? Now that is your FICO score. What is your Vantage score? Your Vantage score is basically the score that is calculated by similar variations, but it's technically a good estimate of where you are, okay? Most people, when they look at their credit score, they're going to go to this app called Credit Karma. Okay, we all know what Credit Karma is. Credit Karma only shows you your Equifax and your TransUnion score for free. It does not show you your experience score. Okay. Now, when you check this score, this will show you a great estimate of where you are. But I need y'all to understand this. Your Vantage score, most of the time, will always be, slightly above your FICO because there's different variations that they calculate it with. Now, it's still the 5 factors are still included, but they add a little bit more sauce to it, right? But it's a good estimate. So the main scoring model that I want y'all to look at is your FICO score. Okay, Vantage score is cool. That'll give you a good estimate, but don't go on your Credit Karma and then be like, oh, I have a 690 on Credit Karma on my Equifax, and you go to the dealership, you're like, nah, you got like a 650. If that's ever happened to you, I need y'all to drop a 1 in the chat. Where you thought that your credit score was a 690, but then they look at your FICO, that thing was like a 650. I'm telling you, that's how it works. Make sure that y'all write that down for sure. My free score now does Vantage show it's accurate. It's a Vantage. So, yeah, I mean, my free score now, the main thing that you look at it for is your credit report. You look at it just to see your negative items, but it'll show you your Vantage. If you're saying it's accurate, it's your accurate Vantage score, but we're mainly focused on FICO. We'll talk more about later what else you use for FICO. Sure. All right. Let's go to the next one. So like I said again, your FICO is your true scores. That's why I downloaded here. That's why I typed it here. Go to my FICO. It's like $40. The one I pay for is $40 a month, but there's other variations as well, right? Or, you just go to Credit Karma. It's a good estimate. Now, I put a frowny face because a lot of people think that their Credit Karma score is where they're at. I'm like, no. That's not where you at. They ain't a little bit lower, but no worries. It's all good, though. It's all good. All right. Now, listen. This right here is what literally took my business to the next level. I kid you not. This is the most basic thing. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. This is what's going to separate you from the average credit repair business owner. Why? Because when you understand the 5 factors and know how to read a credit report and know how to talk to your clients, you're going to make more money. Okay. Alina is a great testimonial to this as well. When we both started to actually learn more about the 5 factors, and which led to this, it led to that. But the main structure, the main starting point, the root was just knowing how to do the 5 factors. Okay. When I understood the 5 factors, right, I started making more money because I knew my shit more. I was way more confident when I talked to clients. Clients come to you with problems and you got to have a solution. Yes, the solution is credit repair, but you got to know exactly what items to remove. Okay. You got to know, okay, there's certain items on the report. If this person has a lot of history on this account, why would you want to remove that account? Maybe you just want to take off the late payments. Okay. Maybe, there's an account that just got started, that just opened and they were just late. Do you want to remove the late payment or just remove the entire account? So there's like different factors that, we're going to talk through with this education that's going to help you make more money. And essentially that just leads to, becoming an authority and they trust you a lot more. That's how I've been able to make way more money in this business. They trust me a lot more because I've actually studied the game. When they come to me with the problem, I know the exact solution to give them. That's it. It's that easy. All right. But I can't even talk. But before I begin, all right, I want y'all to drop some fires in the chat before I actually give you all the 5 factors. All right. Drop some fires in the chat. Let me know what y'all think. I was just focused on my credit score. I didn't know about FICO. Exactly. No, you got to know about FICO because if your client has come to you saying, I want a brand new car, I want a brand new house, we got to know what their FICO score is. All right, they can check the Experian app. They can invest into Experian. They can invest into my FICO, but they got to know their FICO score. Okay, if you take on a client that wants business funding, they're going to check FICO. If you just want to get a credit card, they're going to check FICO. Anytime you extend the credit or anytime that you want to go to a bank and apply for credit, they're going to check your FICO. I need y'all to write that down. I need y'all to understand that. Credit Karma is a good estimate, but they're going to check the FICO. All right. Before I go, I need to see if y'all have any questions. Yeah, for sure. For sure. All right, let's get busy. Let's get busy. So listen, what is the first factor of your credit score? All right, the main factor of your credit score, right? I need y'all to write this down. If you don't have a blue ink pen and taking notes, like you're crazy. You're literally crazy. Okay. The first factor of your credit score is payment history. This is 35%. I need y'all to type in the chat 35%. Payment history equals 35%. We got to participate. I'm holding y'all accountable. I need y'all to participate when we're on these calls. Okay, I need y'all to type in the chat. Payment history is 35% because I need y'all to know these things. If you're gonna call yourself a credit specialist, you gotta know the damn 5 factors. If you don't, then you got some studying to do. But if you really want to take your clients to the next level, if you really want to scale, I need y'all to hold yourself accountable. If you want to, let's just say a lot of us, right? We want to buy a brand new house. We want to, allow our moms to quit their 9 to 5. We want to, retire our dads or do whatever that we want. You are selfish if you don't get this information and apply it. That's how I look at it. That's how I make more money. I had to hold myself accountable. Like, dang, I don't even know the 5 factors. How can I make more money? How can I, set myself up? How can I set my family up? Because if you're not doing this, then you really don't even care about your family. Shout out to my mentor. But like, seriously, if y'all don't get this information and applying it, then you're just harming yourself. You're harming yourself. You don't care. You're just here just to be here. We're here to get results. We're here to build wealth. So I need y'all to take this way more serious. All right. Let me check the comment. Oh yeah, we're getting crazy. Yeah, we're getting crazy. So listen, this includes any and all on time and late payments. So any payment that ever went, any transaction that ever went through your credit card, any experience that you ever had through your credit card, this accounts for 35%. Okay. Now let's just keep it real. In order to achieve, all the points for your payment history, just make sure that you're making your payments on time. If you guys don't already, if you guys are struggling with making your payments on time, okay, the first thing I need y'all to do is I need y'all to understand that, okay, if y'all take out a credit card, okay, it's kind of just budgeting. Before you even take out a credit card, I need y'all to think like, okay, what am I taking this money out for and how much do I plan on spending per month? Because when you get a collection, when you get a charge off, when you get anything late, it's all because you missed. It all starts with one late payment. You get a repo, you get a eviction, anything, child support, whatever that it is that you're late on. It all starts with that one late payment. If we can attack the root problem early, then we can avoid this. Okay. Clients too, people watching this too. You can avoid a late payment by attacking the root problem. The root is, why do you need this credit? Okay. And what are you going to use the credit for? Y'all need to budget. Okay. If I spend this amount, can I even afford to pay this back? Because if you can't, I need you to, if you're in the middle of application, I need y'all to click the top and then click X. Stop the application. Because I do not need y'all to, get these late payments and end up going bankrupt. Then you got to see one of us to remove it. Right? That's the first thing. Second thing is, all right, if you haven't already, if you know that you are not good at checking when you need to make your payments, okay, you can literally just call the bank. Okay, what is my due date? It should show you in the app, but if you have it, you can literally call the bank. If you have multiple credit cards, another thing that you can do too is that you can actually change the due date for all your excuse me, going crazy. You can actually change the due date for all your cards. All right, okay, I got a few minutes. All right, we're gonna wrap this up. So I need y'all to change the due date of all your cards. That's it. You can literally change them all on the same day, or maybe the first of the month you have these set of cards, and then the 15th you have these set of cards. Boom. So now you don't have to remember, when are they due? You just that they're doing the first, and they're doing the 15th. All right, the third thing, right? If y'all still struggle with making the payments, y'all can set up. I think it's called automatic. I have a brain fart. It's called automatic payments. You gotta have it come out a certain day. Okay, you can literally set that up in the app, or you can just call them. I want automatic payments. Those 3 things will definitely help you to maintain a good payment history. That's the weight out most of your credit score. All right. Need y'all to take notes. Drop some fire emojis for that for sure. All right. Now, what's the second most important thing? So remember, that's 35%. The second most important thing is your credit usage. Okay. This includes any usage from credit cards, open-end consumer plans. This is not, loans are not included. So this is only credit cards, the actual little plastic things that you take out. This is the only thing that's usage or that counts towards your credit card usage. Okay. Loans do not count. So if you have a car loan, if you have a mortgage, if you have an auto loan, if you have a pledge loan, that does not count towards usage. That counts towards something else, DTI, but we're going to talk about that later. All right. So listen, the balance, or AKA your limit, is equal to your utilization. Now, how do you keep and maintain your utilization? Now, for personal credit cards, okay, we're going to talk about why I like business credit cards later, but for personal credit cards, right, you want to keep it under 30% to maintain your score. So let's take this for an example. If I have a credit card for $1,000, let's get some participation. If I have a credit card for $1,000 and I want to keep it under 30% at all times, what should my balance be on that credit card? What is the maximum balance that I should keep on that credit card? Let's see if y'all are participating. Listen, I got 19 minutes. I got to get through this. Actually, I don't even have 19. I have, sure. One. We got one answer. Let me know. Where y'all at? If I have $1,000 credit card and I want to keep the balance of 30% or less at all times, what should my maximum balance be? Absolutely. So you want to keep it under 30% to maintain your score. Now, to actually grow your score, what's actually going to grow your credit score? Okay. You want to keep it in between 1% to 9%. The reason why is that you want to have a little bit of balance on it is so you can report it as, and every time that you make a payment, remember, you're attacking this. So every on-time payment that you make, you're attacking this. And then we make it before the due date. When you make it before the due date and you're keeping your usage between 1% to 9% of what's being reported, boom, now you're attacking that. So that's 65% of your score. Making the payment on time and keeping it under 30%, ideally 1% to 9%. So if I do the math, $1,000, 1% of $1,000 is $10, and then 9% is $90. So you want to keep that. If you have $1,000 credit card at all times, you want to keep between $10 and $90. Now, if you have to spend a lot of money on it, pay it off right away. That's the best way I'm going to tell you. Because if it gets reported that you maxed it out, then your credit score is going to drop. All right, I don't need y'all to go through that. That actually happened with me a couple of times. I had great credit. Like I made all on-time payments. My all the factors were hitting. But since my usage was so high, my score was down for the longest. All right. Yeah, we getting busy. So that's it. So that's 35%, and then that's 30. So that's 65%. Attack those two things. Now you're building up your credit. This is the real credit coaching that I need y'all to give your clients. Y'all should be doing this for your clients regardless. Y'all tripping if y'all not. All right. Let's go to the next stage. So listen, utilization is 30. Payment history is 35. Utilization is 30. So that's 65%. Now this next 15%, this is going to equal to 80%. So we still have 20% more, right? But this 15%, this is the average age of all your accounts. So I need y'all to put in the chat, average age equals 15%. The average age of all your accounts combined. Now this includes credit cards, loans, lines of credit, anything that is reporting as an account that you opened up. No, that's going to count for 50% of your score. Now, why is this important? So whenever you're applying for, a loan, or whenever you're applying for a credit card, these banks and these lenders, they're going to check to see, okay, how long have you had credit? They're going to check, okay, is he making on-time payments? Is he making payments? Is he making bro, I'm having a tongue twister, bro. This is crazy. So listen, they're going to be checking, okay, is he making every payment on time? If you got that, okay, you're good. That's checked. Now they're going to check, okay, does he have usage? Is his usage good? Is he keeping it low? Is he acting thirsty? Is he looking thirsty? Or can he not pay us back? If you got that checked, boom, that's checked. Now, this is Dana the most slept on one, because now think about, okay, how long has he been doing this for? If you've only been doing this for 5-6 months, that's not enough time for them to really judge you on your credit worthiness. They want people that's had at least 3 to 5 years of experience, because if they have more experience, they're gonna trust them. I want y'all to think about this. Let's say let's say y'all literally broke your arm. And you go to the doctor's office and they're like, okay, I just broke my arm, I need to get surgery. They're gonna give you 2 options. You'd be like, hey, this person, they're really qualified, but they just started, 2 or 3 months ago. Or they're like, hey, you can actually get an expert. They've been doing this for about 20 years. They process a lot of clients. We got a lot of great results. Who are you most likely going to trust? A or B? The person with less experience or the person with more experience? I need y'all to type down in the chat. Who are they going to trust more? I'm going to answer that at the end. I got you, bro. Who are they going to answer more? Who are they going to trust more? The person with less experience or the person with more experience? No. Are you going to trust somebody with less experience or more experience? Who y'all finna trust? Somebody said less, but that's not right. Shit, if I broke my arm, I'd rather trust the person that's done it for at least 20 years. They've got experience. These banks are going to look at you the same way. We're going to be talking about more ways to actually add history to your profile. Now, one quick way they can do it is by getting them added on as an authorized user to a credit card with someone that has a lot of age. We're not using their credit card. We just want to, snatch their age up to boost our profile. Okay. Now listen, let's go to the next step. So remember, we talked about 35% is payment history, 30% is utilization, 50% is your average age. Now we have 2 more factors. This next factor is your credit mix. This is 10%. Now, your credit mix is the variety of your accounts, okay? This includes how many different types of accounts you have. Are you using credit cards? Do you have loans? Do you have credit lines? These lenders want to see that you're using a variety of accounts. Now, this is something that I stand on, because when I first started the business and I was like, hey, I have my credit for business. Do y'all need your credit fixed? They're like, nah, bro, I'm good. Like, you don't know what you're talking about. I already got a 700 plus. I'm like, okay, how many accounts do you have? So I only have like 1 or 2 accounts. I'm like, okay, what type of accounts they are? Like, I just opened up a credit card, a secure credit card, like a month ago, and I just get added on as an authorized user. I'm like, that's a weak ass profile. They're gonna look at you as weak. They only have 2 accounts. You're not showing them that you can build relationships with other products. You need to show them that at least you can work with 5 to 7 products. Because the more things that you can handle at once, then the more that they're going to feel comfortable giving you. If you only got like 1 or 2 accounts, and they're like, well, he hasn't shown us that he can handle all these accounts. Plus, one of the accounts is not even his, it's an authorized user. He's only got 1 primary that he just opened 2 months ago. They're not going to trust you about that. Now, you still might you'll definitely get approved with it, but you're not going to get the highest limit or the best terms, though. You need to have a strong and attractive profile. This is what we're teaching you, how to build a strong, attractive profile, so you have an abundance to do with your credit. All right, so that's 10%. Now the last 10% is your new credit. All right, so anytime that you go apply for credit and then you see that inquiry pop up, all right, this is the amount of this is 10% of your score. So anytime that they do a hard pull, one big myth that a lot of people think is if you check your own credit on Credit Karma or Experian, people think that's an inquiry, which is false. That's called a soft pull. Whenever you look at your own credit score, that does not count towards your score. Whenever another lender or a third party checks your score, that's what a hard inquiry is. Okay, we should all know that, but a lot of these people out here don't even know that, and especially our clients don't know that. We've had clients where, during the process, we're getting these items removed and they're getting inquiries. Now, and I'm going to check you on some of this too, because y'all need to hear this. And then next round, they got 12 new inquiries. Like, what the hell is going on? Y'all need to be telling your clients to stop applying for shit during the process because they're gonna mess it up. And to be honest, as the Express, I have seen clients where we're like, okay, we got all these inquiries removed. And then the next round, they just racked up 5 more. Like, y'all are not doing your job if that has happened. They just lost points. And then they're like, well, why did my score decrease? Or I'm like, you just apply for new stuff. You have a 560 credit score. You're trying to go to Chase Bank and open up a business bank account. I'm in a business credit card or a personal credit card. You should have just waited. Like, we need to really be on top of this stuff. But that's just something that I've noticed, and I'm holding you accountable that y'all need to really tell your clients to not apply for anything unless they get your consent. That's something that I tell my personal clients. If you're gonna apply for something, come to me first. If it's a good move, okay, we'll take it. If it's not, then no, we're not gonna do it because you're gonna mess up the process. You're gonna delay it. Right? Let's just say they do get approved for something. Now they just adding on a credit card that's 1 day old. Now their average age of their accounts just dropped. Do you understand where I'm getting here? Where we're like, you have to understand, like, okay, what are the 5 factors? And now you have to coach your clients. Because if they want the best credit score, then we got to attack the profile. What's the profile? These are the things that they're looking on the profile. Right. And I'm gonna drop this PDF in the WhatsApp chat just so y'all can have this. All right. But that's literally it though. And I think I did really great on time. So let's go back to this. So that's literally the 5 factors. That's what builds up trust. They applied Lamborghini. They applied with a great Lamborghini for the score. We're trying to work out a Lamb truck for a credit score. Hey, Danny. So somebody said, Jeffrey, shout out to my guy, Leffrey. I'm going to answer these 2 questions. Hey, Danny, do you get inquiries every time you apply for a new credit card from other banks? Yes. And you asked the same question. You said, what's the difference between the due date and the statement date? So the due date is the date where you can't, like, that's the date that you have to pay your credit card off by. And then if you're 30 days after that, if you're 30 days after the due date, you're going to be reported as late. All right. If you're 30 days after the due date, that's when you're 30 days late for the due date. Now, the statement date is basically like your statement of like all your transactions during the billing cycle. That's what gets reported on your statement date, just like the amount of money that you spent, and if you paid it off, then you don't get reported. You don't have a balance on your statement date. All right, but we'll talk more about that as far as like education, because a lot of people get the statement date, reporting date, and the due date confused. I was really confused at it in the beginning, but once I understood what it was, then it was crazy. My fault. All right, let's go back to the chat. Perfect. So I'm good on time. I have 10 minutes left. But yeah, y'all funny though. Like, can I get more than 2 credit card accounts if I have a bad credit score? Why do you want credit card accounts with a bad score? If you have a bad score, then it's like, what types of credit? You might get a secured credit card. If you're trying to build the credit, if you're trying to build it back up, then okay. But you shouldn't be trying to apply for credit cards with a bad score. You should be removing the negative items. When you remove the negative items, then that's actually going to take your score even up. When you remove the negative items, that's what takes your score up higher. You want to build it up. Well, first off, I don't know if you're already through the standard or through Express, or no, we definitely got new packages out. So definitely determine what package works best for you, and then sign up for the credit card services. I have to remove the problem. Okay. Yeah, so you just got to remove the bad history, because it's going to be easier for you to apply for credit once you remove the negative history. Remember, 35% of your score is all your history. So once you remove that, it's going to be a lot easier than trying to build it. Once you remove that history, now we can talk about, okay, now these are the plays that you can start running. I'm actually running a couple of plays myself. Shout out to Navy Fed. I actually got into Navy Fed. I know they run some pledge loans that you can do. My goal is to actually get my first $25,000 personal credit card. Shout out to Ryan. I know he ran at that place. He got like 33 racks with him too. Another thing too, shout out to, I've been watching a lot of people, credit unions. I'm really attacking credit unions, not because I just want to build up opening the account and get credit cards, but it's like building up the relationships. Ask them, okay, what products do you guys have? Credit unions, they have the bag. And once I can show them that I can get a bag on the personal, now imagine what I can, get on the business. This is something I'm learning too. Building up the personal, stacking your limits over here. So now when I apply for the business, he's got 50,000 over here. Why not give him 50 or match it or even higher? So we're just always learning that, but I'm always watching stuff. I'm always educating myself. It doesn't stop. If I would have stopped educating myself, I wouldn't have got to the next level. It's constant motion. How to form motion is you keep educating yourself. That's how you get motion. You get motion by education and action. That's how you'll go to the next level. Sure. But yeah, that's really all I had though. I know we only have about 7 minutes left. But thank you again, Jarell, for building up this academy, for making this even work that we're on webinar. You guys are going to get this replay on YouTube for sure. So definitely watch it. Definitely take notes. I'm pretty sure I hope that you guys taking notes for sure. But that's all that I had though. If you guys have any questions, you can drop it below. But Jarell, I don't know if he's still on here, if you want to, finish up with a few words, or I can end this out. What you thinking? I don't know if he's paying attention. Let's see. You still there, bro? To be honest, I don't even know how to end this, but I don't know how to end this. Oh, I know how to end it. But listen, I guess in the meantime, if he's not going to answer, if y'all have any questions, drop it below. If y'all have any questions, I need y'all to let me know. Drop some fire emojis if you guys got some fire. Drop some fire emojis if you guys got some value. Okay, utilization. So if you take out a credit card for $1,000, okay, you don't want to spend more than $300. You always want to keep your balance at $300 or lower. If you spend more, then pay it off to at least $300, back down to $300. Just keep your credit card under 30%. That's what's going to help you. Danny, very last question. I took notes and all, but I was wondering if there was where I could rewatch it again once you in the call. Yeah, so this is going to be posted on this live is going to be posted on YouTube. So you guys are definitely going to get this for sure. All right. We got about 5 minutes left. So if you guys have questions, you better ask them now. Sure. Yeah, if you guys have questions, I need y'all to ask this. I need y'all to ask them right now. Yes, always keep it under 30%. Now, if you actually want to grow it, keep it between 1% to 9%. Keep a small balance on it. So if you have $1,000 credit card, keep it between $10 and $90 at all times. Excuse me. You got about 5 minutes left. If y'all got questions, drop it now. Catch me while I'm here because I've been busy. Me and Alina have been very busy. So if y'all have questions, literally drop it on the call right now. I would hate y'all to go to sleep at night and be like, damn, I should have asked Danny that question. Now you got anxiety. Now you can't sleep. Now you're stressed out. Just ask away. Can I equate to speak? Just ask the question really quick. I don't know if we're gonna have enough time. Just drop the question. Just drop the question. Drop the question. Because we only got 4 minutes left. If you started your express, you haven't really seen results, what can you do? I would just say we haven't really had any issues with any clients not getting results with Express. The other thing is just you have to really focus on like the other factors of the profile. What's your credit card usage at? What's the average age of your accounts? Are you doing anything to build your profile while we're fixing it? That's crazy. So no, it's not really exactly. You don't want to spend that much money. So it's backwards. They want to see you use less to give you more. It's backwards. The more thirsty that you look with your money, they're not going to give you more money. You got to just relax and chill. Just let it come to you. Sweet chill about it. Sweet chill about it. But also to answer that question, Ashley, we actually added in more systems with Express. So we're making it even, faster, not even faster. The process is already quick, but we're making it more lethal, more powerful. We're putting more consumer laws. We try a lot more tactics that have worked, and just to make sure that we can get, the best results that you can get. For sure. Another thing too, just be patient with the process as well. I'm not saying that not every item will get removed first round. We still do 4 rounds, right? We're still attacking these bureaus. The bureaus, we're not calling them bureaus anymore. We're calling them consumer reporting agencies. I need a miracle. Just pray. If you need a miracle, just pray. I'm going to need you to just pray over your letters. Continue praying over your letters and ask God to do some miracles for you. Just keep praying. Yes, so we're going to start calling them consumer reporting agencies. They literally get paid to we gotta ask Jarell. They literally get paid to report your information. So when you send in a dispute, they're not going to take it off that quickly or that easily. Especially since everybody and their mama is, doing credit repair. Everybody's sending in disputes. They're gonna make it a lot harder. Back in 2021, it was easy to get items removed, but it's a lot harder now because everybody's doing it. Do you recommend closing a credit card if you have recently paid it off a huge debt that you have for months? No. Keep the credit card open. Because keep the credit card open. The huge debt that you had on it, that's not going to affect you. You paid it off. So it's going to actually help your score. Great question. So if you have a credit card and you're thinking about closing it, do not close it. Keep it open. Just keep it down. Keep the balance low because that's going to help your score. Exactly. Just keep using it with low utilization to increase your score. There you go. So to be honest, I don't know how to end this. We have like 45 seconds left. So I'm just going to end this out on its own. It should end in an hour, but I'm going to end it out. But literally, I need y'all to drop, before we end this call, I need y'all to drop 2 things that you learned from this chat. Drop some fire emojis. And guys, remember, continue showing up to this call. So continue asking questions. If y'all want to get to the next level, I need y'all to participate and continue asking questions and continue showing up to these calls. Okay? Yes. Continue showing up to these calls. We have about 15 seconds left, but I need y'all to drop 2 things that you learned in the chat, and I need y'all to promote. Just keep promoting these calls. Tell everybody to show up. All right? We got 10 seconds left. All right? Do some homework. Do your homework. Drop it in the chat. Make sure that y'all take notes. And for the last thing, let's all go to the next level. I'm going to see y'all next call. All right. Actually, okay, that was kind of corny. I thought I was gonna end. I thought it was gonna end, but I don't know when it's gonna end though. No problem. I don't know when this is gonna end. Okay, I think I found it. Okay, I found it. Okay, I found the end button. So if Jarell says it's cool, we're only supposed to be in for an hour, I fin in the call. And then, let's go to the next level.